So it's been 3 weeks at Kiekari Terra, Maria and Alan's project of land conservation and permaculture in Veracruz, Mexico. And I've been doing their yoga teacher training for the last 3 weeks. And it's been a really beautiful experience because they are both very passionate, caring people with a lot of wisdom to share. And all the other people who have been here doing the training as well have been all magical in their own ways as well. And it's been a couple of really nice weeks of just slowing down, tuning into our bodies, thinking about health and food and nutrition and nature, and a lot of different rituals. Like every day we got up super early before the lights came on, before the sun came up, and we meditated for half an hour. Then we started our first yoga practice, and then we had our breakfast of oatmeal and fruit and nuts and granola every morning. Yeah, which was just a reliable morning moment of sunshine and creamy, fruity breakfast that definitely became a ritual that everyone enjoyed and looked forward to. Every day we did talking circles where we checked in on how everyone was doing and how our bodies were feeling, what we've been going through. And we did a couple of ceremonies as well. We did 2 temascas that Maria and Alan guided us through. So a traditional sweat lodge ceremony that is done in a very sacred way, calling on like the 4 directions, and goes for a couple of hours. And we did a couple of cacao ceremonies that I guided. We got some cacao from Coatepec, one of the near towns, and did that on 2 of the evenings. And yeah, it's just been a very beautiful time of like slowing down and getting back into nature, going on walks, doing a lot of yoga, but also learning more about permaculture and tons of different topics I can't even remember, but they do a really great job of combining all these different themes together in like a beautiful, cohesive way. And everyone felt and shared a lot of love. So this is just a little video of some of the little tiny moments over the past weeks and what people are taking away from it. And so I hope you enjoy. Give a comment, a like, subscribe, sign up for their yoga teacher training because it's a beautiful time. Oh, by the way, we didn't have any internet or electricity, so that was fun, to say the least. It was really nice. It was great to not have that stuff for once. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and see you soon.
For me, one of the most special ways to reconnect with sacredness in life, to live life as a ceremony, is to bring back that sense of wonderment, that sense of awe into everyday life. Because sometimes we think that we need a lot of things to make a ritual, but in reality we only need to reconnect back to our own earth, that is our body, and the earth that is surrounding us, and taking just that moment when you wake up in the morning, just to bring that sense of wonderment with a tree, with a plant that you have, with your pets, with the wind, with the sounds. That is for me one of the rituals that grounds me the most in my daily life.
One of the things that I like that people take to their homes or wherever they go to travel is that connection with nature, that understanding that we are all connected with everything, with our food, with the soil, with the air, with the sun. One of the things that I want them to take from here is that connection with nature, and also the different ways that you can do to celebrate that connection with nature, with yourself, with your body, and also that the understanding that yoga is everything that you do, not only the things that you do in your mat, but also all the things that you do outside of it.
So it's been 3 weeks at Kiekari, and we're heading into our last day and morning. And like, what ritual are you gonna take with from these 3 weeks together and with Maria and Alan?
Well, I'm going to first take them back slowly, one at a time, so I succeed. Conscious eating, thinking about my food, where it comes from, and what plant it comes from. Sleeping, going to bed at the same time, getting up early, and it's not impossible, and living slow.
So there is many rituals that I would like to take back home, but if I had to choose one, apart of the movement, like morning movement, I think it would be the earthing. Really like to try to spend more time barefoot, and like on the ground, also on a river, like just to bring a bit of awareness in that. Even if I'm in town, you know, just to sometime take off your socks. So yeah, for me, I would choose earthing. And another thing
Yes.
I can say, also to contemplate like nature, just to stay. I know that nature is beautiful, but sometimes just to choose one thing, look at it, and really try to connect with this object, spirit, plant, stone. Yeah, something I want to keep doing it like every day, even if it's a few minutes. Bisous.
So you heard what I said to.
Yes.
Yeah. So what rituals do you want to take with after your experience here in the cloud forest?
Definitely like starting each day off with like a routine. I think like the meditation and the practice like early to start the day, definitely. And overall just like a slower pace of life. Like living in the city for most of my 20s, I really am craving just to slow down and like get back in touch with nature and like a less intense like rhythm. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take those with me.
And what I'm gonna take with from this experience is being so much in touch with nature and just living at a slower pace and living in community. I really enjoyed that, and yeah, just having more of a routine, in touch with nature, bathing in the waters. I really enjoyed that, and like for me, I'm someone that likes to rush, so having the slower pace, I notice in my body that's actually what my body really needs. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna take with me.
Okay, Carmina, what rituals are you gonna take with from 3 weeks at Kiekari Terra?
I've learned so much, but I think, as Amanda and Kevin said, like the healthy eating, the conscious eating, I'm definitely gonna eat less animal food, like cheese, less sugar. We haven't eaten any sugar at all, so that's been feeling good. Also, the waking up and doing meditation early in the morning and the practice, like it makes you start your day with much more energy. And also like the part of not using my phone so much. It's been like a total disconnection and connection with myself. Like I've gotten to acknowledge more my body, my feelings. So I'm gonna find a way to integrate that into my life.
The rituals that I'd like to integrate into my life from here, I think start with the mornings of, I've loved like having the time to wake up and express gratitude and take time to feel grounded and connect to my body before like connecting to the world. And I think that's allowed me to come from a more authentic space and to just like feel calmer and better and able to set boundaries and listen to myself throughout the day. And and starting off with movement has been so nice. And I think that's the first thing that I would like to integrate into my life out of Kiekari.
So something that I really want to keep close to my heart and keep making happen for me in the future is to create space for myself, which we had here a lot through meditation and through just having not so many distractions and a lot of time and silence and nature. So I want to integrate that into my life because I noticed that all of the wisdom and energy and motivation and answers that I need to move forward in my development are already there, but I need to create the space and stillness to actually see them and hear them. So that's why I noticed that it's a very, very very important part of this journey for me to keep my space in a day or in a week. And also that even though it's a very deep and a very moving and sometimes painful process, it's not necessarily supposed to be hard or painful or anything. It can be super joyful and playful as well. So that's, I think, the two most important things.
So the rituals that I want to take with after this magical time is thinking more about the inside of my body as well as the outside. So like what is going on with my microbiome and my gut and what is entering my body, but also like what is going on with my organs and my bones, and just like thinking more about the whole inside part of my body. And then also I want to meditate and do yoga every day with more regularity because it's been the best way to start the day. And I think just living with more intention and trying to be in nature more and just being more conscious of my relationship with nature.